Hi, this is Jason Grisak with the Grisak Group. I'm here at Tim Jackson with Tim Jackson Custom Homes. This is 871 Beechwood. It's one of his new builds. Interesting story on this house. It was hit by lightning, burnt to the ground, down to the foundation, and it's being rebuilt by Tim. It's currently on the market. Tim, how are you doing?
We're doing great. It's a great day to walk the house. It's been 4 or 6 weeks ago since we were through here last. Definitely made some progress. The exterior stone and brick is completed on the home. The drywall is almost complete as well, so we got some exciting stuff coming up, like interior trim, cabinets, hardwood floors, and stairwell is going to be going up. So a lot of fun stuff, and you actually can start seeing what the finished home is going to look like. Let's take a walk around the front of the home here. We can kind of point out a few things. First off, landscaping wise, we are going to do a complete new landscape plan. We'll try to repurpose some of the plants that are still in good living condition, but we'll have a complete new landscape plan for the front of the house. And obviously we'll do new sod as well. They've already got some beautiful mature trees in the front yard, which is nice to have with a brand new home. So we'll certainly keep those. But the outside's definitely shaping up. We will do the exterior paint starting next week. And the color that we've selected is a Benjamin Moore Kindle Charcoal. It's a dark gray, and will accent the stone and the brick very well, and be a good complement to the exterior features of the home.
Hey Tim, before we go in, congratulations on your award.
We appreciate that.
Tell us about that.
So we built a rather large home up in Van Alstyne on 60 acres. It was a little over 20,000 square feet in size. And we were awarded the McSam Award for Custom Home of the Year a couple weekends ago. So
that's
a big honor. It's always an honor to be recognized by your peers.
Yeah, you
so
bet.
We were extremely happy and glad that we got that award. It's a great project. And
how long did it take to finish that home?
It was about an 18-month project, okay. So we got it done rather quickly for that size home. It was probably a once-in-a-lifetime project for our company. But definitely rewarding, and created some challenges that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But it turned out very well.
Are you going to have that on your website?
It is already on our website.
Okay, why don't you give the viewers your website address?
So our website is timjacksoncustomhomes.com. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook, where we've posted a lot of the videos and photos of that home.
And then your phone number and your email address.
Yeah, so best phone number to reach me at is my cell phone. That number is 214-796-8691. Email address is tim@timjacksoncustomhomes.com. Let's walk around the front here, and we'll go in through the garage and take a look inside. As we're walking across the lead walk, you can see especially in the cell line, you see the good contrast between the Aztec white brick is the brick selection, and the Luter stone. Just a good accent and a good combination of colors for those two materials.
You still shooting for August on completion date?
August or September. Not sure if we're keeping the basketball hoops or not, but
those are about $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
And then you got to install, so.
Yeah, so that would be up to y'all if y'all want to keep those.
Yeah, honestly, we had the showings we've had. People like having those.
Do
there.
they? Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Those are good quality ones, even if they're a little older.
So as you can see, coming in through the garage, we're still working on the tape and bedding. We are doing a level 5 slick wall, which takes a little bit of time. You can see that they've already primed the drywall. They'll come back and touch up all the little nicks and dings and imperfections to get that level 5 finish. So it'll be almost a museum quality finish on the drywall. Garage doors are going up tomorrow, so we'll have those in place. And then interior trim, cabinets, hardwoods, stairs, all that stuff starts next week.
And those are going to be cedar garage doors?
They're cedar, nice. Yeah, cedar garage doors, that's right. That's right.
Great.
So yeah.
And I'll say, when we had our team here recently, the level of foam that you put on all those walls facing the outside really impressed all
no, and you can tell, I mean, obviously it helps energy efficiency wise, but it also makes a huge difference in just the sound quality inside the house, but also since we are sealing up the walls and the rafter cavities, with foam, it makes the house less dusty because everything is truly sealed up and there's no dust sucked in from the outside.
Right, that makes
So
sense.
let's continue walking through. We'll take a look around. One thing we always do, we put paper down everywhere before we start the tape and bedding. It just allows the wood floor to adhere better to the concrete. Otherwise, we'd be scraping up all of the mud splatters in order to get that good contact. So, but yeah, it's starting to look like a home now. It'll definitely, here in a week and a half or 2 weeks, once we get the trim and the cabinets installed, you'll definitely be able to start to feel the flavor of the home and see all the details that we put into what we do. You know, there's beam work that'll go in a lot of these coffered ceilings here in the dining room. Kitchen has beams, the family room has beams. So just a lot of the details will start happening here in the next couple of weeks, and you'll really start to see the flavor of the finish out of the home.
You can really start to feel the size of the home and the
Yep.
big walkways and everything.
Yeah, all the room dimensions really come into focus whenever you do the drywall and don't have the the air space between the studs. So walk this way. Living room obviously is a good spot right off of the entryway. The study office is there to your right.
Really nice size study.
Yeah, good size study. And we looked at the office closet when we were here a month or so ago, but all the closets have worked out really well. We will detail those out as far as shelves and rods layout once the trim carpenter starts. We always do that on site, but we don't just take them up to 8 foot. We'll load up the whole 11 feet of the surface area that we have for the shelving and the rods, just to give the customer the maximum storage.
And this home is sprinkler too. You can see the...
Yep, we've got the fire suppression system in place. So those are the red and green caps that you see on the ceiling. Another detail thing, we always like for all of our thermostats, security keypads to be centered over the light switches that are below them. And you can see we've got that, but having that symmetry is one of the small details that we really take pride in, and it makes a difference in the overall look at the home. You may not realize it when you're looking at it, but it has a feel once everything is in place. Walk back this way to the secondary bedrooms, 2 of the secondary bedrooms. And there again, we've got good ceiling treatments in each one of the bedrooms that we'll do a trim detail on those. And same thing on the closets. Those will be maxed out as far as the surface area of the wall space for rods, shelving. A number of the closets have chest of drawers that are good because they free up wall space in the bedrooms themselves. This is the guest bedroom, and there again it has a nice ceiling treatment that'll have a nice trim detail that'll accent that.
Big bedroom.
Showers, we looked at these when we were here a month or so ago. We do use hardy board below where the tile will go. A lot of builders will use just like a green board, which is just like a different variety of the wall board. It doesn't do a very good job of moisture barrier, but we'll come in and waterproof all of the seams in the hardy board, and then we'll apply the tile over the top of the hardy board. The tile will be starting as well next week, so there's a lot of stuff that'll be happening over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, heading back to the primary bedroom. You can see how bright it is, especially on a day like this with the sun out. Yeah. But just a nice, bright master bedroom, good size for not only bed, nightstands, but also, if you want to do the armoire here, you can have a seating area over along the windows. So just good space.
Yeah, it's a great size and all that natural privacy as well in the backyard.
Great view of the pool area in the backyard. So the level 5, you can see the detail. So they'll come back and take care of all these little nicks and dings and mud so that it is truly a smooth, flat surface. Master shower tub area, you can kind of see it come into focus now that we have the hardy board in place. Shower area is over on the left, and then we'll do the tub over here where you can see where we have the tub filler underneath the window. So there again, just a good open shower tub area with some good natural light as well. Closet sizes have come into focus now that we have the drywall up. So this is the larger side of the primary closets. And then this one, although is a little bit smaller in size, is still very large and has plenty of wall space for shelving and rods, chest of drawers. So we'll load that up so that the customer has plenty of storage space as well as hanging space for their clothes.
And there's going to be, I guess, built-ins right over here.
Yep, chest of drawer will go there. There's another that goes in that closet. So, and then everything else wall-wise will be either rod space or shelving space.
Okay. All right.
This door is a construction door, so this will be a nice French door that'll allow more light into this hallway. It's not, light-wise, it's not bad now, but once we have the French door in place, this hallway will be really well lit during the day. One of the things, kind of like the T-stats and the security keypads being centered over light switches, we always take pride in making sure can lights are in line, making sure AC registers are in line, making sure the fire suppression heads are in line. So you can kind of see this in the hallway. I do think our sheetrocker covered up a can right there, but we'll get that one uncovered.
Yeah, it's a very clean appearance.
Yep. So in the kitchen, we talked about the beams that we're going to install. You can see we've dropped down the fire suppression heads. Those will be in the bottom side of the beam. Okay. And that's why we drop them down like we have. So. Some of the stone that you talked about on the driveway will be used for the fireplace. So that whole wall will be the same stone that we used on the exterior. So the wall that the fireplace on gets that stone, and that'll be happening here in the next couple of weeks as well. Okay. Another construction door there, that would be a French door. We'll put that in when we're doing our interior trim work. But this room is kind of like the primary bedroom, is just a good spot for views out the backyard, has a lot of good natural light. Yeah. Prep kitchen pantry, very large. You'll have a fridge, sink, dishwasher, the microwave drawer goes in here, and then the right-hand side of this, although it'll have cabinetry with countertop, we'll do open shelving above for the pantry portion of the prep kitchen.
And so is that going to be the only dishwasher located in there?
No, there's one here as well. There'll be
okay.
two dishwashers, yeah. There'll be two dishwashers. Pool bathroom, another construction door that'll have a French door that'll allow some natural light into this room from the exterior. And then I think the last time we were here, we actually had a drop in the floor here. So about halfway through, the floor dropped 6 or 8 inches. We got rid of that. The room can still be used as a media room, but it also can be used as a game room, another TV room, whatever you want to use it for. It's just more functional if you have one flat level surface versus 2 different levels.
Okay, and remember, you can stop, start, whatever, because I'll be editing this. Okay, go ahead, Jace.
Hi, this is Jason Grisak with the Grisak Group. I'm here with Tim Jackson of Tim Jackson Custom Homes. This is 871 Beechwood. It's one of his new builds. Interesting story on this house. It was hit by lightning, burnt to the ground, down to the foundation, and it's being rebuilt by Tim. It's currently on the market. Tim, how are you doing?
We're doing great. It's a great day to walk the house. It's been 4 or 6 weeks ago since we were through here last. Definitely made some progress. The exterior stone and brick is completed on the home. The drywall is almost complete as well, so we got some exciting stuff coming up, like interior trim, cabinets, hardwood floors, and stairwell is going to be going up. So a lot of fun stuff, and you actually can start seeing what the finished home is going to look like. Let's take a walk around the front of the home here. We can kind of point out a few things. First off, landscaping wise, we are going to do a complete new landscape plan. We'll try to repurpose some of the plants that are still in good living condition, but we'll have a complete new landscape plan for the front of the house. And obviously we'll do new sod as well. They've already got some beautiful mature trees in the front yard, which is nice to have with a brand new home. So we'll certainly keep those. But the outside's definitely shaping up. We will do the exterior paint starting next week. And the color that we've selected is a Benjamin Moore Kindle Charcoal. It's a dark gray, and will accent the stone and the brick very well, and be a good complement to the exterior features of the home.
Hey, Tim, before we go in, congratulations on your award.
We appreciate that.
Tell us about that.
So we built a rather large home up in Van Alstyne on 60 acres. It was a little over 20,000 square feet in size, and we were awarded the McSam Award for Custom Home of the Year a couple weekends ago. So
that's
a big
outstanding.
honor. It's always an honor to be recognized by your peers.
Yeah, you
so
bet.
we were extremely happy and glad that we got that award. It's a great project, and
how long did it take to finish that home?
it was about an 18-month project,
Okay.
so we got it done rather quickly for that size home. It was probably a once-in-a-lifetime project for our company, but definitely rewarding, and created some challenges that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But it turned out very well.
Are you going to have that on your website?
It is already on our website.
Okay, why don't
yeah.
you give the viewers your website
Yeah,
address?
so our website is timjacksoncustomhomes.com. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook, where we've posted a lot of the videos and photos of that home.
And then your phone number and your email address.
Yeah, so best phone number to reach me at is my cell phone. That number is 214-796-8691. Email address is tim@timjacksoncustomhomes.com.
Is this on? Because they're all blinking.
Yes, it's on.
There's no light.
Well, I just did the recording on it.
They're all blinking.
Yeah, well, let me stop it right now.
Another thing, as I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. We'll do the beadboard ceiling here, which will have a nice kind of a grayish tint stain on it. And you can see the brick is completed on the back of the house. It's a good color, and the exterior paint will certainly complement that. We will be starting work on redoing the pool. So the pool plaster will be completely redone. We'll do all new pool equipment on the east side of the house. And then the other thing we're going to have happen in the next couple of weeks is a new septic system will be installed. Okay. So all the working components of the house will be brand spanking new.
Wow, yeah.
Yep.
And then all of this
So
stone here is going to get...
Yep, so it's either going to be resurfaced and resealed, or we'll do some type of cap on top of it.
Okay.
So that's still left to be determined. All this landscaping back here, kind of like the front, will be redone. Try to reuse some of the good plants, but definitely everything will be redone, including the irrigation system around the house. Some of it got damaged, and we'll redo all of that as well. Kind of see right here, Tom, where that foam is kind of oozed out over the top of the sheathing that we put in place, but that kind of shows you how well the inside of the house and the attic space is sealed up. There's no cracks, there's no nothing for air infiltration or dirt or anything to get inside. One of the things we have to do since we do the full encapsulation foam is we do have to bring in fresh air. That duct right there is a fresh air intake, and it's mechanically controlled so that when the AC is running, it'll pull in fresh air so that the air is exchanged inside the house as it should. On the stairs themselves, we'll have oak treads. The risers will be a paint grade material. The skirt boards that go up the side of the stairs will be a paint grade, and then the handrail will be an oak handrail. The open railing on the bottom right of us here, Jason, is just a simple square baluster with that same oak handrail that we're putting on this side.
Okay, great.
Yep.
It's going to have lights as well.
Yep, we have the tread lights, yes. Yeah, you can see that they're doing the full coat cover for the level 5 finish here. And you can see how much work is involved in doing that, and also just the amount of drywall mud that they've got to use to get that level 5 finish.
Explain that, level 5.
We've done level 4 before. The problem with level 4, there are some slight imperfections that sometimes show up with darker color paints. So the level 5 gets completely away from that, and it's truly a slick wall finish. The level 5 finish is definitely a lot more expensive than the level 4 because they are full coating the drywall. But there won't be any imperfections at all in the level 5 finish.
No orange peel.
So, no orange peel. Everything throughout the house and the garage is a level 5. Attic space, it was a little lighter when we looked at it last time just because we hadn't drywalled, but you can still see all the ductwork, how it's suspended to reduce the restrictions and increase the airflow. And we've got a little bit of dirt in here. That'll all be swept up, but the interior of this thing will be spotless once we're done with it. This closet is just a good size storage closet, so we'll load this up with shelves, but the equipment rack for all the low voltage equipment in the house will be right here in this corner, but we'll still do shelves on 2 walls. So just a good spot for storage stuff that you may not have another place in the house for.
And I love this too. You have the powder bath here.
Yep.
But this bedroom still gets a full bath.
Full bath, yeah. So powder bath would serve the upstairs game room. We've got a large closet to your left here, Tom, that will probably split in between a linen closet as well as just a game storage closet. And then, as Jason said, the bathroom has its own ensuite bathroom. So 2 more bedrooms on this side of the house, and there again, the scope, size of the rooms has definitely come into play with the drywall being up. We talked about the soap niches last time we were here. You can kind of see where those will fall.
Yeah.
And I like bedrooms that aren't rectangle. I mean, these little niches like this create some cool furnishing spaces. That could be a little desk area. It could be a sitting area. Just gives a lot more opportunity for furnishing versus a square or rectangle shape room. Large walk-in shower that'll have a frameless shower glass enclosure. Large vanity, and then a large closet as well that'll have the Chester drawer. We're going to tuck it right there. That is it. Yeah, we'll do this again maybe in a couple of weeks. And like I said, we'll have a bunch of the trim and the cabinets, the tile, stairs, hardwood floors, all that good stuff in place.